Hello, hello, hello. Today I have spent the last 2 hours attempting to record some kind of enjoyable video for you guys regarding the update to Dragon Eclipse. I have gone through looking at all of the new interactions that exist, and they're truly adorable. Like for instance, right now there's this new Prowler interaction, but um, afterwards I got really excited because they added a new area to the game and a new difficulty. In this new difficulty, one, you can see that they took away 1 pip of reduced gold and Mistberry income on the Eclipse 2, but then they added Eclipse 3 with the bonus Shadow Realm level after defeating the boss. One, I do think that that should be something that you can do pretty much anywhere after difficulty level 1. Like it should be difficulty level 1, or maybe add it to level 3 as well. But they did a couple things that I don't think are good. The first one is they reduced the days to the eclipse again. So you only have 9 days, and as we know previously, there are only you have one less day to do overgate like overworld activities. So you actually only have 8 days, and the last battle you do, you can't use any of the gold from. Um, and you can't go back and heal if you were saving the healing totem before you do the boss. And you like if the last one that you do is the healing totem or is the power totem, you cannot get those right then and there, which I do think is not good. I think you should have to go to the boss's location to fight the boss. Like you should be able to do the overworld stuff and then go there. Two or three, sorry. They kept the increased enemy health and damage, which is fine, but some of the characters' damage levels are just way too high. And the last one, this is the biggest issue that I have with all of them, is just that you are not getting anything positive because it's just increased XP gain, which is just to complete the game faster. When you don't have, and I'm going to be just playing in the background. I'm not intending to win or anything. I'm just going to keep playing on Eclipse level 3 um, while I talk about this. I have been absolutely incapable of getting past like anything. It's insanely difficult, and it's not more enjoyable. I'm gonna go through with I'll talk about what I did before. Like I tried playing with Arcana so that you could get cards and save money. I tried playing with Maya so that you get 20 free Mistberries. Since you don't get any money, you can't do anything. I haven't tried playing with Randy, but it's the damage levels are so high that a Mistling not being healed and having its max health reduced by half, it's so not worth it. I tried with Philip Phillips to have a better, you know, attempt at playing with, maybe a slower build, focusing on defense so that everything survives. But then you have no gold, so you can't buy cards that actually like help you scale and damage. I don't think Barber Prime is good because losing 1 Mistberry every round during battle, when you get 5 on average, is bad. It's so bad. And I tried with Deckard to like focus on just 1 or 2 characters, but the amount of damage is just crazy. Deckard was the one that I got the closest on. I tried doing an elite battle with him, and the damage levels were just so insane. The elite that gets 1 power every time you deal damage to it gets 2 power every time you deal damage to it now. It's a near impossible fight unless you have 0 attack creatures who you can magically buff up to 50 damage so that you aren't dealing miscellaneous damage. I'm going to go through with Deckard because it's easier, and I'll keep talking about everything that I don't like. Let's just pick up the characters that... Here, we'll go with... These are the two that I like the most with this character. But maybe we'll go with something else so that randomly there's a win. Let's go for a draw build of some kind. The other thing is that, you know, in most games where there is some kind of difficulty increase, there also comes a power increase of some kind. Not always, but like, for example, if you play Slay the Spire, then when you go into the higher difficulties, there are more elites, which means you get better rewards and more gold to spend places. When you play like pretty much any game, that is the way that it scales. You go somewhere harder, so there are enemies that provide you with better resources. But in this scenario, with with like how their games play out, here's the first example. You cannot do anything after the first battle. You get 4. Everything costs more. You can't do anything other than possibly with the new effect freeze. They added this ability, which I think is really cool, but it costs 2. We just got 4 from a battle. It costs half of what we got to freeze it, and it only freezes until the next time we see it. They also locked the third one behind 8 Mistberries, which means you have to play 2 battles and then spend all of your money to unlock it, just so that you can see another option. It's really not good. You don't get any for passing most of the time, and because of the shortened days, you can't make enough money. The thing about this is that they also have these hard battles. There are pretty much 2 options with the hard battles. One of them has a character in it that just deals so much damage and applies vulnerable to everybody. And another one of them steals your money. You already don't have any, and it goes and steals it. It's just frustrating, honestly. And the only reason I'm upset is because I really like this game. I really think it's a very fun game. And that's another thing that is just a qualm. If there is a card that has an effect that doesn't need to target, you can't stop the animation most of the time. It feels to me like there is just something missing, and something really, really important missing. Like with an added difficulty, there should have been more overworld options for things. There should be things that cost, health of mislings to acquire. There should be something there that makes it feel worthwhile to play. There should be something that feels worthwhile. And it doesn't. Because to get to the new thing, you have to forego enjoying the game. And the new thing should be enjoyable. I'm excited for it to get better, but right now, it feels really bad. It feels really bad. And I don't I don't want to say that people shouldn't get this game, because it's not that expensive. And they're doing work on it currently. But I do feel like there is really and truly no effort to improve the player experience so far on their end. Like, they had this idea of what they wanted to release in the game, and then they released it, and that's it. There isn't something else to make it more fun. They could have added more cards, and the same game would have been fun. They could have done so much more to make it just like more enjoyable to play what was already there, but they added something that was less fun to play. Yeah. It gets to me because it's such a cool game. It's such a, like, the idea of having, 3 characters and 1 deck. I enjoy. I love the play pattern. And there's just so little. Like, in that scenario, they're dealing 15 damage there. I understand that, like, they're taking double, but this is crazy. This is crazy. I have to block 12, still take 5, and then hope. There's too much damage. There's too much damage, and definitely not enough. Not enough ability to actually buy anything. Do you know why I was able to buy something there? I had to spend money on Thief's Mask so that I could actually have enough. And I had to play a character, like, Prowler gives you money. I have to play characters that give you money so that I have enough to do things after battle. It's just frustrating. There are scenarios like this where I'm forced to stun somebody and then just take 4. It's not like I've been given many options to, like, actually alter the way that my deck works. It's just what I have to do right now. And if I release right now, this will just cast. I can't uncast it. To summarize, I feel like there are easy ways to improve this game. Very easy ways to improve this game. And they just need to, like, make it so that the player feels like they have more options rather than less options. Because that's what feels bad to play against. You know, if you were playing something like D&D, it's really easy to make it so that it's impossible for your characters to hit your, like, all of your monsters that you have, and that anytime, like, I couldn't afford anything at the end of that battle. Even with 2 ways to make money, I couldn't afford anything in that battle. Crazy. And I can't take a hard fight right now because there's a chance there's a snake, and the snake will eat all of my money. If, like, the better form of game design is just make it so that the player, when they're playing, feels like they are doing better because they made better decisions, not because they made the only decision. You know? Wait, what? Why did those... Oh. Hmm? I don't think at the moment it is worth getting. See, this is a new item. I love that this is a new item. This is really cool. Evolver here, not a good decision. Soul Twine, very good decision. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to take Flurry of Attacks. But by taking Flurry of Attacks there, I forgo the ability to evolve for possibly 3 more battles. And it also makes me think, like, I'm this close to 100. I might as well take a bad battle before I go anywhere. And hope that I have enough money later to just to upgrade something else. Because if I go in with money now, I will not have enough money. If I go into a battle against the snake with money, I possibly will have less than I entered with. So I might as well go do an easier battle to hit a threshold of money that lets me have fun first. And like, you can say that this is just how the game is supposed to go, but like, again, if I didn't have this thing, Thief's Mask, I wouldn't have any money. And these are not very good, but I want to go take a hard battle, and I don't want to lose. Cancel. I want to go take a hard battle, and I don't want to lose all this, so I'm going to buy something. And I guess it'll be this, because I want to evolve him so that I actually have something that I can work with. Now we have 3 battles left. I don't want I guess actually a second flurry of attacks would not be bad. But a hot brew is so much better. Isn't a hot brew just so much better? Yeah. We have 3 battles left, which means we really only have 2 battles to make money, which means we should take this one because that one's worth 100. And there's the snake. And it was there. So everything I did, it wasn't just being stressed out. It was there. He steals either 10 gold or 1 misberry. You make like a max of 40 gold after these battles. I should have blocked more because I think he's dead now. Which means I actually have to I have to let this die. Yep. Yep. That was my fault. That one there was my fault. But like, what do I do now? Do I mulligan for something? Do I stun and then mulligan? I think I have to stun this and then mulligan. Find block for this thing and then activate him. Yeah, healed 10. That's 16 damage coming in. Again, like, this is what I'm talking about. Attacking 3 times here will deal 15 damage. And then I like, if I want to block, I can do like, I don't know. It's upsetting, is what it is. I will stun here, block as much as I can, use Sharp Feather on this thing, and go. He'll deal 3 damage there. Then I can have a good chance of finding something I want, so I can mulligan, and then do this. Attack. We're not taking any damage. But I have to spend like pretty much everything I get on like revival. We stun, we shield. We got some there, we got 3 there. We have to spend 5 here. Can't do anything there. Can't buy any. I mean, we can buy this technically. Honestly, because of this, we buy strength raise and go. And then we go here, enhance him, so he's up to 5. But we have no money and 2 days to the eclipse. We want to get to 75 so that we can heal. But to heal, we have to go through here. So we'll do it. There he is again, though. He's going to take all of our money again. Let's... I guess we'll stun him and do this, and then do this, so that we're not taking any damage this turn. Look at this. Look at this. 8 plus possibly 6. Block. Block. Because he needs to stay alive. And then we have to attack with him. attack twice here, get him out of there. He's attacking for 7. We'll just stun him. 17. Give him 3 strength. Mulligan a bunch because those cards cost too much to cast. Like, it's not impossible. Obviously, it's not impossible. The game, it's not designed to be impossible. I know that. It just feels like it's not being designed well. Yeah, anything we want here probably should go on him. These don't do anything. We just go. Right? We just go until the end. Then we go here, fully heal him. He only has 13 health. Get draw 2, and that. See, 72. Not 75, 72. Which means we can't heal Prowler, but we can go here. And we'll probably take a second flurry of attacks so that we actually have a chance in the end. And what battle are we going to take? Are we going to take a hard battle? No. No, because we can't afford anything. Dying. So we have to take an easy battle. That's 8 to the middle, 3 to the front. Crazy. Crazy that my first turn I have to block like this and stun here. Right? Isn't that wild? We'll let them do their thing. Before that, you go up 1. And then, I guess, again, done. That was an easy enough battle. Somehow, we're up to 23 after that. He's allergic. Shields gained, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. We don't want those. Activate twice in attack. We don't want that. Stimulation. We don't want that. So we just reroll the whole thing. Weakening shield is not the worst thing in the world. But red ink pen is great. And I'll take this. Now that's the end. Let's go do it. 8 to all. Cool. Prowler's done, right? Because I don't want to lose him, but and he's blocking the first 5 instances of damage, so we're not using our flurries this early. I guess we activate here. Okay, that actually saves Prowler. And then we go. Dodged. Grow. Dodged. This got reduced. So let's actually use it the first time just to get it out of the way. And this one is probably not worth using right now. He's at 650 health. We're dealing 40 damage, dude. Yes, I understand he's the final boss. That part is not confusing to me. The confusing part is why, like, he's getting 3 separate things. 3 to a random, 5 to the middle, 10 to the front. He's immune to being stunned, so this character's whole thing is just taken away from him. 10 to the front means I have to put this on him. 5 to the middle, that's 8 damage to the back, possibly. Possibly more to the front. So we have to put that on him. Still can't stun him. It's not worth using our flurry of attacks, but we have to use this one because it's the worst of them. And then we'll go like that. They're at 1. That's 4 to all of them. Now he's at 2 strength. I don't want to use this right now, but Like, I guess we'll go for this. Okay, that was good. That was good. Sharp Feather, and we're not using our Weakening Shield yet. He's still at 500. Like, 8 to all. Can't stun him. And, okay, I have to right-click while I'm doing that. That I did not know. We're going to try to keep Prowler alive. And then we'll mulligan here. 9 to the front. Keep Prowler alive. And what's in here? We have a free card that we can draw into? We didn't. Gain 3 strength. Should have done this first, probably. Now we'll start attacking 4 times, I guess. Can't do anything else with our cards. Probably should have drawn 2 there. Gain 4 strength. Again, 10, 5, 3. Our best option. We're going to draw 2 here. Okay. 16. Definitely need to block for 6 in the front. We'll activate, draw another card. If this dies, it automatically does damage to him anyway. So we block here, and then we mulligan. And then we block here and here. And still take damage? Sound like, no? Nobody took damage. Okay, good. 4 to all. 6 shield there, 6 shield there. This being reduced means nothing. Should have attacked with this first. Lost out on a lot of damage. There's mulligan. Apply 5 strength. This is the only way we're getting through this. This is worth 3 shield now, so it's not even worth using. We have to mulligan everything. It's 8 to everybody. We can't successfully keep Prowler alive, so we just have to block here so that he doesn't take anything. And then attack for 2. He's still at 400 health. What do I do? And a bunch of my cards are worthless after this. 13, 8, and 6. All going to him. There's my block right there. 6. Done. Dude, it feels horrible. It feels horrible. That's the closest I've been, and it felt horrendous. I want this game to be enjoyable. These are fun things that they've added. That you can talk to Fall now. Eftis has a cute little thing. Bulb has a cute thing. Even Frogmar and Prowler have something fun. But they added a difficulty that is unenjoyable. A level that I don't even know why I would play it, because I'm not unlocking something new. Like, I don't see a place where I'm getting new cards. I don't see a place where I'm getting new blessings. See, no locked cards. I don't see a place where I'm getting new misslings. So what's the point of a harder difficulty? Just to be harder? Not to get anything more fun? Like, until they release something that makes this game genuinely more fun, it is not worth buying. At first I thought it was worth it because they were coming out with updates, but if these are the updates that they're going to have where you progress faster when you play the harder parts of the game and it gets less fun, I'm not doing it. Don't buy this game. until something big changes. See you guys.